Hi students, today we are going to learn about new lesson that is called Introduction to HTML. You already knows about this lesson, but for the new students and again for revision for the old students, I am going to explain it. So what are the topics in this lesson? What is HTML? Features of HTML, how does it work, basics of HTML document, structure of HTML document, superscript and subscript tags, creating and saving HTML document, viewing HTML document. So what can we do with the HTML? We can create web pages. HTML is a heavy used for creating web pages that are displayed on the World Wide Web. Every page contains a set of HTML tags including hyperlinks which are used for connecting to other pages. Every page that we witness on the World Wide Web is written using a version of HTML code. That means we can create so many web pages. So by using HTML we can design web pages. Everyone want to create their own web page? So definitely let us have a look how to create a web page. What is this HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is a language used to create web pages. That means it is a language to create a web pages. Hypertext refers to the hyperlinks that an HTML page may contain. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. I already told you. It allows the user to create structure sections, paragraphs, headings, links and block quotes for web pages and applications. When this HTML was developed, it was first developed by Tim Berners-Lee in 1990. HTML is short for Hypertext Markup Language. You already know. HTML is used to create electronic documents called pages that are displayed on the World Wide Web. HTML code ensures the proper formatting of the text and images of your internet browser. What are the features of HTML? HTML is a hypertext markup language. It has various features like easy, simple to use and simple to understand language. It is a platform independent language. Platform independent means you can write this language in any kind of system. For example, Linux, you can write this code. Operating system, Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 2003, you can write in any platform. It will accept it. Next one, it is not case sensitive language. That means you can use, not case sensitive means you can use capital letters, small letters in your program. Next one is title. Title lists, paragraph, etc. That means in this HTML you can write paragraphs, lists and title. We can control the fonts also, colors also, positioning of the letters. We can build tables also in this HTML. So these are all features of the HTML. So how does it work? So in this HTML, it consists of series of short codes typed into a text file by the site author. These are called tags. What is tags? I am going to explain. Next one is the text is then saved as HTML file and viewed in a browser like Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. Writing your own HTML entails means involving something as a necessary or inventable part or consequence. Using the tags correctly to create your vision. That means by using your vision we can create more beautiful web pages. What is meant by tags? Tags means these arrow symbols are called as tags. These are place where we are writing the HTML codes is called a tag. Opening tag is look like this. One arrow and one more arrow between the code. If you observe here, HTML is our code. Closing tag is like this. By using the backward slash, we will close the tag. Remember this one carefully. First one is what are tags? Tags means they are hidden keywords within a web page that defines how your web browser must format and display the content. For example, HTML is an opening tag and /HTML is an closing tag. So whatever the code we are writing in the HTML language, we are writing in the tags only. So note that the closing tag has the same text as the opening tag but has an additional forward slash character Yesterday I told about that backward slash, but its correct is forward slash character. So make sure that it is a forward slash, not backward slash. Then what is attributes? Attributes are defined additional characteristics or properties of an element such as width, height of an image. Attributes are always specified in start tag or opening tag. It will be always in the inside the opening tag only, and usually consists of name or values. Pairs like name is equal to value, suppose 10, height is equal to 5 inches, width is equal to 6 inches, like that. Next, attribute values should always be enclosed in quotation marks. Quotation marks means these are the double quotations. In the value, if you observe here, they are closed with the double quotation. Always we need to close with double quotation marks. Then what is meant by differences? See, if you observe here, tags, image is the tag. So attribute name is src. Src means source, where is the location of the image. Then is equal to, already told you, it should be enclosed with double quotation marks. So value means it's a name or value. So I am writing which type of image. It is a bird image. So .jpg is a image type. Alt is equal to, alt means that is an attribute name, is equal to attribute. Again we are writing it's a photo of bird. You can identify the attributes and tag. Inside the tag we are using the attribute. I hope you got clear this one. Basic of HTML document. HTML means hypertext markup language, is the code that is used to structure a web page and its content. For example, content could be structured in a set of paragraphs, a list of bulleted points, or using images and data tables. To write HTML program, we need to have text editors and web browsers. What is meant by text editors? Text editors means Notepad, Adobe Dreamweaver, Bluefish, Sublime Text, NetBeans, Face for HTML editor. These are all comes into the text editors. So to start the HTML program, we require these text editors. And next, web browsers. Web browsers means these are, we already knowing, it's in your phone only. So example, Google Chrome, Opera, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, Safari. There are so many things. These are all called web browsers. So to start the HTML program, we require two things. One is text editors, second one is web browsers. So next one is structure of HTML document. How the HTML document will be look like? A HTML document is mainly divided into two parts. One is head section, second one is body section. So in head section, this contains the information about HTML document. For example, title of the web page, version of the HTML, etc. Then coming to the body, this contains everything you want to display on the web page. Suppose if you are looking a web page, whatever you are looking inside the web page, that is all data will be present in body section. So HTML having two parts, one is head section and second one is body section. You can observe here carefully structure of HTML document. See here, head section, it's contain the descriptive title of the, here in the title tag we are writing the title of the page. Next section is body section. All contents to be displayed in windows goes here. Body open, body close. In between we will write the program. This is all called structure of HTML document. And next one is what is superscript and subscript. Superscript means that defines super text appears half of the character above the normal line and sometimes render into a smaller font. An example of superscript is 2 to the power of 5. This 5 is the superscript. The number 5 above the number 2 is an example of the superscript. Superscript can be used for exponents in mathematics. Then what is meant by subscript? Subscript is a text that appears half of the character below the normal line and sometimes rendered in a smaller font. Subscript text can be used for chemical formulas like H2O. The 2 is the subscript. In this part, you are going to learn how to create and save an HTML document. For this one, step 1, open Notepad. Step 2, write some HTML code. Step 3, save the HTML page and how to save it. Step 4, how to view the HTML page in your web browser. First, how to open Notepad. Left click on the start button. Then write NOTE, note, pad in search area. Then Notepad will be appeared. Click on Notepad. The Notepad will be opened. So these are called tags. In between these, we are going to write the HTML codes. Now second step, write some HTML code like basic programming. HTML head, title, my page I am going to write. Title should be closed. then head should be closed. I already told you it is having two parts, one is head part and next one is body part. Body part is main data, which the data is going to be displayed in the web browser. So I closed body tag and I am going to close HTML tag. Then how to save this file? Click on file menu and click on save. Dialog box appears. Then click on location where you want to save the file. I am saving on desktop and write file name as your wish. I am writing here my first page. After writing here, make sure that you need to write .html, then only it will save. Click on save button. The file will be saved in desktop. You can observe here. Then how to open? Right click on that one. Click on open with. Choose the web browsers. I am clicking on the Google Chrome. So the file will be opened. You can observe here the body. Welcome to my page. And this one is called title. In this way we can create and save the HTML file or document. Next we are going to learn about headings. What are these heading tags? Look at here. You already know how to open. Left click on the start button, write NOTPAD notepad on search button and choose the notepad file. Notepad file will be opened. Right here basic program. I am going to write head section, HTML, head, then title, about tags I am writing, close the title. I have written body heading tags, close the body tag, close the HTML tag. Then you need to save the document in HTML format. Click on save, then dialog box appears, choose the location and write the file name. I am writing here tags .html. You need to mention .html after your file name. Mandatory, compulsory. Click on save, minimize, and this is here. I am going to open that one. You can see here heading tags. There is one tag that is called p tag. P tag means paragraph tag. By using p tag you can write paragraphs in your HTML web page. So I am writing like this. HTML tags are 6 types. They are used for heading purposes in web page. We need to close the paragraph tag. Then save it and refresh your page. You can see here the paragraph has been came. Write H1, welcome to my page. H1 should be closed. Click on save and go to your web browser and refresh it. See here you can observe first tag. H1 tag came that letters in bigger size. That is called H1. I told these are total 6 tags are there. H6 up to H6. Look at here next tags. I am writing H2. Save it and refresh. See you can observe here. It is little bit. The font size is little bit decreased. I am writing remaining also H3 up to H6. Once done, you need to save the page and refresh your web browser. See here, there are total 6 types of headings. You can observe here clearly. H1 is the bigger size and H6 is the last size. In this way, we can write the headings in the HTML web page. Coming to the next, our final topic is superscript and subscript. It's SUB, not SUP. Okay, for subscript I written little bit spelling mistake wrong. It is SUB. See here I am going to write here H2O for space BR. BR tag is used to break the line. So refresh this one and it is came to the next line. Now I am going to write here. This is normal text. How can we apply the superscript and subscript for this H2O? I have written H2O. In between H and 2 I am writing SUB and close the SUB. If you observe here, I have written SUB sub and I closed SUB. I have open tag and closed tag. In between there is 2. Now I am going to save and see the output here, how it is coming. If you observe here, that H2O for chemistry formulas, you can observe that one. It is called subscript. Let us have on superscript. Instead of sub, I am writing that SUP sub and close the tag with SUP. Then save this one. Refresh your web browser. You can see the changings to your text. Now you can see here clearly. First one is subscript and second one is superscript. Okay student, I hope you got this lesson. If you feel any doubts, you can reach me out. Okay students, meet you in next class. Till then, take care, stay safe.